What's going on, guys? In this video I'm going to be breaking down how I like to run the 4-3 stack B-gap. It is a little bit different than the way that I was running it a few weeks ago, but I wanted to definitely show you this because this defense is very good, and you can really do this out of any play. My favorite play right now to do this out of is Aggie Cloud Star, so we'll come out in that. And now the setup's going to be very simple. You're going to base a line, shift and crash defensive line, or shift them to the right, crash them down, and then spread the linebackers. It'll look very similar to this. Since this is practice mode, I do have to reset all the defensive linemen, but in game you do not have to do that. Now this lineman this linebacker that is over here on the right, you want to simply move him out a few steps, and then you can adjust the coverage. I tend to use a cover 2 sync style look with this, with 2 purples. You could also man them up. You can get really creative with the defense however you want. Cover 2 allows you to adjust really well. Now what's going to happen is that either this defensive tackle is going to come in the A gap, or this linebacker or this defensive end will shoot through the B gap, or this guy will come around the edge. It all depends on how they line shift, pretty much different things, if they have a tight end on the line of scrimmage and so forth. So we'll go ahead, we'll hike the ball, and you see B-gap comes smooth up the right-hand side, so we'll go ahead, we'll run it again. And this is a very, very quick setup. I mean, if you ignore the fact that you have to reset these linemen, you see that it's very, very quick. It doesn't matter who you're playing on. It's just going to come in really smooth, and it's going to be very consistent, which is huge. So we'll go ahead. I actually messed it up. I'm going to show you how to do the same thing out of any other play. For instance, if you wanted to still use, that's for instance, say, cover 3 buzz press. So we'll go ahead and do the same thing. Shift line right, crash them down. You need to re-blitz this linebacker on the right, and then you can spread and move dude out however you feel like making it look. And that's pretty much it. I mean, now you're just going to be adjusting the coverage. You could do a lot of tricky little things with coverage, and you'll see the B-gap is going to continuously come in free. So that's pretty much that defense, and we'll move on to the next one.